Hello, awesome people. I hope you are having an amazing day today. Today we're taking a look at the short story called The Rune-Sword of Jotunheim. It's written by Richard L. Tierney, that guy who's been pretty common recently in this channel, and Glenn Rahman for you folks. It's about 17 pages long. I read it last night I'll link to it in the comments below. It's the only short story set in this with these characters. Our main character is, in point of view character, is set in Norse mythology, as you can probably tell from the title. And he is a character who is just arrived at a house where a bunch of his friends had died and such. And his family has died too, but there's no sign of something that's happened. And he also arrives with his large giantess companion, she's Jotunheim, and she will take some magic and try to figure out what's happening with this deaths here of these friends. So that's happening, and they'll try to figure it out. That when that happens, bad stuff happens, and I'll leave you to it. I don't try to keep my reviews big deep spoiler stuff, right? For stuff like this. It's written a couple decades ago, and again, this is the only collection by these two authors in this series, in this world series, and the editor here thinks that these guys will be pretty popular later on and such, and he thinks it's pretty good. So the idea of this Renegade Swords, and this is the second to last short story in this collection, is that these are 8 stories, and Sword and Sorcery mostly, one of them really isn't, that are done by people that have only appeared here in 4 cases, or things that, or in 3 cases, or just and were never republished until now. And this is the republished one. And also in the case, there's no other republications. And he argues that if they had, they probably would have been pretty popular. I just finished reading Richard L. Tierney's The Gods of the Simon Magus in the Roman Empire era, which is a Sword and Sorcery. It's also in the Cthulhu Mythos too. It's a 12-issue series called The Skull of Thoth that I just finished reading a couple of weeks ago. And so I was and then I knocked out a Ashton Smith Cthulhu Mythos collection, also with more fantasy stuff in the Tsathaggua Cycle and such. And so I thought it would be fun for me to go back and read this one too. I'll pick it up and I'll link it to you on Amazon below. And such. So again, this is a deep dive into what's happening with these two people that are friends and such on the trails and have been together for more than 20 years, and so forth. The giantess and our Jarl. So those are 2 key people. So again, what's happening here? It's good stuff. I do like it. Now, I don't think it's the classic or forgotten thing that our editor thinks it is and thinks that it would have been, but I do think it would have been great as a start to a series. I think a series based on it would have been fun, and I agree with that. So I do agree with the central conceit of the editor, and again, this is the only time that's been republished. But I don't think that this is like this massively dark or great short story, but I do like it. I like the ending. I think it's fun, and I do think that it has an opportunity for future stories in case the authors want to go back. I don't know if Richard Tierney is still up or not, or the co-writer, but I think it has an opportunity. So I like it. It's fast. It uses its pace well. It's got some good combat scenes and so forth. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I do like it. It's good stuff, and there you are. That is the Rune-Sword of Jotunheim for you folks. So what do you think? Have you read it, or agree with my 8 or 10 out? Let me know what you think about it in the classics below. In the comments below, rather. Just keep it spoiler free. Again, I'll link you to this in the comments below in case you're interested in checking it out for you folks. Also, so then just let me know what your thoughts are. And if you agree or disagree with my thoughts, it's fine. If you do, or disagree, I don't mind. Just let me know. And then if you like this, why not hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon if you're feeling frisky to be notified of my videos when they're posted. And then also just let your friends know, like Sword and Sorcery fans or Richard Tierney fans or Norse mythology fans, right? Lots of fans here. And then finally, as this video, as a reminder, is named The Worst Thing About New Books. That's a quote by a French philosopher named Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was they kept us from reading the old ones. This is an older work, even though it's forgotten from a couple decades ago, right? And so forth. So that's where it's good and stuff. And there you go. And then I just want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it in watching my video, right? Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're all pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spend this time with me, that's incredibly humbling. And I appreciate it so much. So have a great day, and thanks again.